Hello and welcome to the CreatorsCollective. My name is Alex and today I'm on my own. It's a little bit different. Obviously, normally there's a big group of us, but it shouldn't be too bad today. You know, I don't have to worry about everybody else getting a bit loud or talking over me. No, I'm joking. They're great guys. Anyway, today I'm starting a series. I'm playing it on my own. My game isn't sort of what you would normally expect. It's not the kind of game where, like, don't get me wrong, I like first-person shooters, but building sims like this are my go-to game. I will lose hours in them, and today that's why I'm here playing this, because it's my go-to game and I'll probably lose more hours in it again. I've already lost way too many. Anyway, so this is a new series. I'm going to try and make the best prison ever. Of course, that's what everybody aspires to do in Prison Architect, and that's what I'm going to do today. So let's create a new prison. So do we want a male or female prison? Let's go for a male prison. So obviously we have quite a few different wardens to pick from. So let's have a look. So we've got the warden, the most balanced individual on the planet. He does his job and nothing else. Please just call him the warden. It sounds like my kind of guy, I'm not gonna lie. Go in, go to work, do your job and go. Don't worry about anything else. I like that. The lobbyist. The lobbyist has friends in high places and makes sure the more easily controlled prisoners end up coming his way. Halves the likelihood of receiving prisoners who are violent, lethal, volatile, deadly or fighters. That would be quite good, because then we wouldn't really have to worry about doing sort of like max sec too well. Like, we'd obviously have to do it, but Rita. Ruthless and terrifying. Rita has a reputation for running her facilities through judicial application of fear. Rumours of her carrying a whip may be exaggerated. Oh my god. Wow. Prisoners are suppressed twice as easy. I quite like the idea of that, because then if you get a riot, you know, it's going to be quicker to sort out. J.W. Periwinkle. Warden Periwinkle says he was a sapper in the war. He never says which war specifically, but he certainly knows everything about digging tunnels. Guard dogs have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. Now, I'm not too worried about tunnels, so sorry Periwinkle, but you're out. The pacifier has an unusual talent for being able to calm even the most violent individuals. Even being in the same room as him is enough to make people docile and compliant. Reduces the overall temperature of your prison, making your inmates less likely to cause trouble. I like that. That's a good one. And then Sapra Akovna has a spotless reputation and a squeaky clean record, but behind the scenes shady deals and under the table offerings are nothing uncommon for her. Gets a small cut of the resale value of each piece of contraband found. Prisoners found with contraband will be fined directly from their savings. Ooh, I think I'm going to go for the lobbyist. I like the lobbyist. We're going to go for a small prison. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, let's go for that. So, play. So here we are. Now, obviously, the first step of any prison is to pause it. So, that's what we're going to do. Now, we have to think about planning, because you've got to plan it. Otherwise, you're just going to build it all willy-nilly and blind. So, let's think about planning it. Now, we have to think. Now, we picked the lobbyist, which means we're going to get quite calm characters. So we need to really maybe plan for that a bit more. So, with that in mind, let's try. So, planning. So we're going to have a pathway. Now, obviously, we're going to need a pathway here. So that's that. Now, we'll build a wall. And then we'll build another one just here. Now, that's kind of a go-to for any prison, so that doesn't really look any different to anything else you would have ever watched. Now, what I'm thinking is we need to think about this. So, if we have a sort of airlock around that's 4 wide, we can then do a 15 by 15 room here. Now, you're probably wondering why I've done that. Well, that's a good question. I'm not really sure either. No, I'm joking. So, what I want to do is I want to be able to have this as sort of the canteen and whatnot, and then we'll have everything else over here. So we'll need another 15 by 15. Which is that. Okay, now this is where I'm thinking we have some cells. Now, from what I remember, a cell has to be 2 by 3. Yeah, okay. So if we do that, it won't let me yet, but yeah. So 2 by 3. So that makes it pretty easy to do. Now 1, 2, 3. Here we are. So let's just quickly get this out of the way. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of that section and we'll do it like that instead. That works. I may have got it a little bit wrong planning wise, but it's not the biggest deal in the world. I know quite a lot of people spend like time planning this out all properly beforehand, but I'm not really down for that. You know, that doesn't really interest me that much. Now what that means is we can have the kind of cells here, and we could probably look at maybe having something like the dormitory in the middle. We'll try that. We'll see. It might work. It might not. I'm not too sure. Maybe the common room in the middle. That might work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might do that. That sounds like a good idea. Okay. Now, we need to think about having a bit of a yard. Now, we said that we were going to go for sort of a 4x4 airlock, as it were. So I'm thinking we can do this. So there's the 5. So if we do 6, run it up here, then we can have a yard right next door. I think that might be quite clever, because then getting people back in isn't going to be that big of a deal. Now I did forgot to do this bit. Cool. Now this will be the yard. Now we'll want, probably, unless I want everybody to escape, we're going to need a gate, so that'll be the gate. Now the thing I have just realised is that I haven't actually done anything here, so gates and gates. Now what other rooms am I missing? So I'm missing the shower, of course, so let's do the shower. I'll tell you what, actually, what we were going to do the canteen, we're gonna change that now. So we can probably do so we need a holding cell, don't we? That's one thing that I'm massively forgetting. So it has to be a 5 by 5. So how big is this? So 5 would have to be there. 5. Does that make a 5 by 5? Oh, it makes a 4 by 5. What have I done wrong? Ah, no, I see what I've done wrong. Okay, so 5 by 5. Brilliant. Now that would be the holding cell, then they can get transferred directly across over here. Now what I'm also going to do is, how big was that? That was 13, so I'm going to duplicate that on this side, because we're not really sure how many prisoners we're going to get to begin with, and at least if I have it planned out, then when I do need to implement it, I can just implement it. So we'll just quickly throw this in here. Cool. Now throw some doors in. Now we're not actually, this bit isn't going to be implemented, this is just going to be here ready for when we want it. Now that is the holding cell. Now what about if we do a shower right behind it? So there's no requirements for how big the shower is, so what I'm thinking is we can do like this and have, and then have the shower there. I think that's not going to be too bad. We can have a walkway up the middle here, because ideally I want to isolate this off. Okay, now we need one more room. Now I can't remember, what was it? Aha, so what I want to do is I want to have this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate this, and I'm going to have the kitchen up here and this be the canteen. Now I'm not sure how well that's going to work, but we're about to find out. So let's get building. Foundations, build brick. Now first we need this. Okay, now requires an entrance. Don't worry about the entrance, we'll get there. Objects. Now we want it to be, really it needs to be a jail door, let's be honest. So jail door, jail door, jail door. Now we need to build a wall. Now brick wall. Now we need to speed this up. Now in the meantime, let's build this. Now that is a requirement. Now the yard, I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to do this horribly. I'm going to do a fence. But then I also need to do a brick wall down here, ready for later on. We need to get this sorted out. Now, are they going to do... Did I actually tell them to build brick walls there? I'm not that sure. I can't remember. I don't think it let me, did it? Because there was no entrance yet. I think that's what the issue was. But not to worry, we'll get that sorted out. We'll get that ironed out. Oh, they're going to be trapped in there because there's no door. Fingers crossed they're going to be able to get out. I'm not too sure, but fingers crossed. So we've not got long until the prisoners arrive, so we really need to make a move. So, holding cell. Where is it gone? And why can't I see it? There it is. Holding cell. There we go. Now, I just need to... No! Cell, 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 cell. Oh! Oh no, I made a drastic mistake. Oh no. Guys, I forgot about power and water. Okay. So, we're gonna iron this out real quick. We need power and we need water. So, power station. Can I do it there? Yeah, I can. Right, so brick wall. How big was it? I can't even remember. Oh, this is awful. It's a 4x4 tile? No, 3x3 tile. Okay, so I need to do brick wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, what? And then there. Yeah, that's fine if it's obstructed. I'm not really that bothered. Right. So I need them to build that real fast, and then I'm going to do the same over here. It's probably an odd way of doing it, but considering I forgot about it, it's the best option I've got. Objects. So we can just use a normal door for this, because it's not going to get broken into or anything. Now utilities, power station, and then water pump station. Okay, so crisis averted. Phew, that could have been nasty. Now we're going to run that up there and then into the middle and then up there. Now that should give us what we need. Now as for the water, that's not in yet, so I can't do anything with it. That's fine. Are they building this wall or are they waiting for the materials? I'm not too sure. Rooms. Kitchen. So this is a kitchen. And this is a canteen. This is a shower. And this is a yard. Cool. So we need some lights in the yard, otherwise I know I'll forget about it later on and everyone will complain that I didn't put lights in the yard. Viewers included. Materials, let's throw a brick wall up here really quick. Now, that is flashing at me because I haven't ran an electric cable to it, of course. Now, why do I not have... aha! So I need a toilet, which I'm going to put right in front of the door. Make sure that nobody's hiding anything inside themselves. And then a bench. Now that will cover that. And do I not have electric cables running in there? I do. So there are no canteens accessible. That's because it's not finished yet. Now, utilities. Now we need to get this pipe out of here and down here. Cool. Now once that's in, now that's already overloading, so I need to put some capacitors on it already. We'll put one on. I think it's probably not going to be enough, but fingers crossed. Now, prisoners arriving in an hour, and I still don't have actually anything for them. So what am I... So I need a serving table in here. Objects. Where's the serving table? Huh? Is it in there? Am I just being blind? Yeah, I am. Okay. So we'll put the serving table along the back wall, I think. Yeah, serving table along the back wall. So what else do I need? I need a table and a bench. Now, we're not going to have that many prisoners right now, so I'm just going to have the one table with the one bench. So we need to be... oh, I can't spell. So bench, bench. Now the canteen is ready. Now we're missing a cooker, a fridge and a sink. No worries, we can sort that out. So we need a cooker. Cooker. And a fridge. How big is the fridge? Okay. And then we need a sink. I think the sink, yeah. Aha, so my plan for that worked really well. Now I just need a shower head. Shower head. Now, hopefully if all of that can get done before they arrive, which will be asking an awful lot, but it might be possible. There are no prisoners assigned. Right. Utilities again. I nearly forgot. So, that one's hooked up, but that one isn't. And then we've got a little bit of a water issue, so we just go like that. And then we just go like that. Now, the cells aren't actually... So we've got a load of prisoners. Now, we didn't hire any guards. This is awful. We need some guards. They need to take the prisoners in. So we're not going to deploy him just yet. Okay. We'll leave it there. We'll see what happens next time. I've got an awful feeling that this isn't going to go really that well, looking at the mistakes I've made so early on. But we might be able to turn it around. I'm not too sure. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. We'll see what happens next time. And bye-bye.